Welcome to the Free Super Tips Premier League Tipping Challenge. And this week's guest, we've got ex-Liverpool and Leeds. We're going to go defender. Dominic Matteo. How are you?
Very well, thank you.
Yeah?
Good to be here.
Ready for Christmas? We've got a busy period.
Yeah, some great games, isn't there, over the Christmas period? It's always an important part of the season for everyone, so
Definitely
looking forward to it.
And I've explained the rules to you. We're going to cover the big 5 matches of this weekend.
Yep.
And we're going to get started with some Friday night football. Friday night football, we've got Wolves versus Liverpool, one of your old teams, of course, sitting proudly on top of the table. Now, they've scored 19 in 9 away league matches, Liverpool. They're on fire up front. Mo Salah's back to form. Obviously, Firmino chips in, doesn't he? Mane, even Shaqiri's now, chipping in with some goals himself. As for Wolves, we like Wolves. We like them at Free Super Tips. And what we've noticed is they've played 5 of the so-called Big Six teams already this season. They've managed to score against each of them. So our main selection is going to be for both teams to score. But we always like a correct score on here. We're going to actually go Wolves 1, Liverpool 2. What about yourself?
Yeah, I mean, I fancy Liverpool to win, but I think you're right. I think Wolves are in decent form, won the last 3 games as well in the league. So, yeah, I think Liverpool will win the game. I think they'll probably win the game 3-1, prediction for me.
Saturday, 12:30, we've got Arsenal versus Burnley. Now, Arsenal have had a bit of a poor week after that run they've been on. Defeat against Southampton and then last night against Tottenham. Very good at home in the Premier League, though. They've played 9, won 6, drew 2. They've only lost the 1. That was in the opening weekend to Manchester City. So they're strong at home. Burnley, they've only scored 6 goals in 9 away league matches, and they actually came in 3 matches. They scored 2 against West Ham, 2 against Cardiff, 2 against Fulham, so that's 6 blanks they've drawn away from home. That's where we think we're going to go with our selection here, because we think the way Arsenal have obviously had a couple of bad results, we think they might be a little bit more cautious. So our main selection, basing that and the way Burnley struggled to score, we're going to go for an Arsenal win, but under 3.5 goals. And our correct score option is going to be for a 2-0 win.
Yeah, I mean, I like Arsenal at home. I think they're pretty solid, but I know they've had a couple of bad results. So want to bounce back, give the fans something to shout about, especially at home. I think I'm agreed with you, but I'm going to go 3-0 for Arsenal.
Saturday, 3 o'clock, we have Chelsea versus Leicester. Chelsea's a team I see quite a bit of because my youngest supports Chelsea, so I'm there quite often. Very solid at home, unbeaten in the Premier League at home. Only Manchester City have scored more goals than them at home as well. Leicester going through a bit of a slump. They've only won 1 of their last 6 Premier League games. They're now 12th in the table. I think this is a cosy win for Chelsea. We're going to go for -1.5 in the Asian handicap as our main bet and a correct score 2-0.
I actually agree. I fancy Chelsea 2-0. Like you say, Hazard scored midweek in the Cup. I think going forward, they're dangerous. In midfield, Fabinho makes them tick. Jorginho, sorry, in midfield makes them tick. They're a very strong side at home, and I expect them to bounce back and get a good home win.
Saturday, 5:30, and it's Cardiff versus Manchester United. And please excuse me from having the biggest smile on my face, but anyone who watches this knows that I'm a long-suffering Man U fan. I've been Jose out for so long. You should have heard the noise in my room on Tuesday when it broke that Jose had gone. So, looking forward to this game at last. I think we normally like to give some sort of stats when we go through a match.
Yeah.
I think they're almost going to be blown out of the window though now for this, because I think you're going to see a completely different United side to what you would normally see. I think the forwards will be able to express themselves. I would imagine Pogba will come straight back in. The one thing Ole Solskjaer won't be able to solve this quick is the defence. I've supported United for, 45 years. I've never seen a worse defence than this one. So our main selection, we're going to go for Cardiff to get on the score sheet. Our main selection is for United to win, but both teams to score. Our correct score options for 2-1, but it wouldn't surprise me if we won even more comfortable than that.
Yeah, I mean, I think Man United will win the game. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer coming in, freshen things up. As you said, a lot of things were hanging over a lot of the players, the club. When Jose was there, it feels like the shackles are off now. I fancy Man United to go there, maybe play a bit freer. And I just fancy Man United to go out and put on a bit of a show, maybe 3-1.
Sunday, 4 o'clock, Everton versus Tottenham. Now, Tottenham currently sit top of the away league table with 8 wins out of 10. Great win the other night against Arsenal, so they should be full of confidence. We like Everton and we like what Marco Silva's doing there. He's building a really good squad, I think. but the stats are all against him for this match. They've not won in 22 matches against the so-called Big Six. They've not won in 11 against Tottenham. So for us, we're going to say Tottenham. We're going to shade this. Our main selection is for a Tottenham win and a correct score. We're going to go Everton 1, Tottenham 2.
I just feel that Silva's building something. He's getting more of a consistency in the team that he's picking week in, week out. He's back 4 or back 5, wherever he plays. You know, he's always a threat in Richarlison scoring. I just think Everton, for me, might just get something out of this game, hopefully, and I think it might be 2-2 for me.
Hope you've enjoyed this week's Premier League tipping challenge. Big thank you to Dominic for showing up and having some fun with that.
Yeah, pleasure being here.
We'll have a look over the scores over the weekend, yeah.
Hopefully get a few right.
We've done. Hopefully get a few
hopefully
right.
I'll beat you.
Enjoy, yeah, hopefully. Well, no, not hopefully. Enjoy your Christmas.
Thank you, and you, buddy.
Have a good 2019.
I'll try.
Anyone watching out there, please keep an eye open over Christmas. We've got a Boxing Day special with Ray Parlour. He's going to be in that seat, and we're going to cover all 10 Boxing Day fixtures. So look out for that one, and enjoy your Premier League weekend.